Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning. We are heading out of Estelden and looking for the Earthkin to see if, well, let's face it, see if they have any quests for us, because that's what inevitably happens whenever we're sent out to talk to someone. To find out whether or not they want to be allies and all that fun stuff, and you know you're going to get a bunch of quests. It's the way these games work, right? Alright, I'm assuming that the Earthkin camp is where it was the last time I was here. Which is right there. Actually, it's a rather short trip when you're mounted. And here we go. Looks like he's the one for us to talk to first. You can see all these wonderful little quest rings. Hello there. Bring a message from Estelden. You see that we raise no weapons against you, Beorning. We are peaceful and wish to remain that way. I see that the men have chosen to honor our oath. This pleases me. We shall honor our oaths as well, and await the return of our stolen weapons. We shall not rest until our brethren return to our ways or are removed. Such betrayal cannot be allowed. Alright, and this gives us a silver locket, which I'll probably never use. Alright, now let's see. No quest ring there, so we have plenty others, though, to speak with for quest rings.
Will you hear my tidings?
I like you, little warrior. I wish to see some of your skill. Wargs are little creatures, much like you. The aurochs, they are more like us. Big, difficult to kill. If you can bring us the meat of the aurochs, the Surilema will hold you in high esteem indeed. So I need to collect slabs of aurochs meat. Okay, and let's see what he has to say.
If you have come to help, you are welcome here.
We have lost much of our brethren's betrayal. They took from us. They stole from us. The Earthkin of the Rotalema take weapons from the fallen. Go there and take these weapons back. They belong to us. Alright, so reclamation. And let's see what he has.
The Yorkskin have need of your help.
We long thought that the fur of wargs useless. It rots too quickly as they die. But we have found that it may be cured with a simple mixture of harrowweed, a bitter plant that grows in the plains nearby. If you bring me hides from dire wargs and some harrowweed, I may be able to fashion armor from it. The wargs wander in the plains to the east. The dark hides of dark wargs may make armor that will let us hide more easily from the Raltalima and the Agmarim. Alright. Oh, let's go and work on this. And look at there. An aurochs there, and we also have a warg around here. Let's start with this aurochs. And I was trying to get ready to ambush him with a javelin before realizing, of course, I don't have any javelins. And this is this great big tough aurochs you're talking about, huh? Alright then, what about this guy? Fall of the Earthkin. Alright. Alright, so we need to defeat some warriors and some hunters, and of course that gave us some weapons. And here's a dire warg! We're getting all sorts of enemies out here. The hunt is afoot. Ouch! He carries a big club, that's for sure. There you go. And there's the harrowweed I need. Hey, wake up. Wake up, you're in a fight. No fair going to sleep during a fight. And let's take care of this guy before we collect that stuff. Oh, poor rabbit. He's trying to get out of there. He goes, ah, nope, 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 nope. Alright, now the harrow. Alright, we need 6 of these things, huh? Oh, there's a second one. I guess we'll look for the harrow and we'll probably run into the various opponents as we do that. Surprise! Okay, want something bigger? How about a bear? There you go. And another bear. Well, another aurochs by the same bear. Alright. Okay, that is that done. So let us get this bit of harrow done. And alright, I think we have the aurochs done, but we still need wargs. Earthkin. Oh, here's a dire warg. Hi there! Would you like to donate your skin to a good cause? Thank you. Oh yes, it's also good for the bounty. Now how did I miss that in coming here? And the next one is over here. Oh, we got a nice line of it. Alright, that should be easy enough to collect. Actually, I only need one. Okay, there's plenty enough in the area. That's good to see. Now, let's take care of this warg. I suppose we should take care of the bounty while we're here. Alright, that's 3 of those down. Where are they all at? Are they hiding from me? They heard that I was coming and then all ran inside. Ah, here's a hunter. Oops! That's not good. Moment through, I thought I was going to be stuck down here and that the hunter would be throwing spears at me. Alright, that takes care of all the hunters I need. So let's take care of these guys. Alright, today there was a bit of an announcement on Turbine. They've introduced their new executive producer for LOTRO. And she posted her executive producer's letter so we can, oh there you are, see what's coming up for the next year. As expected, we are planning on going to Osgiliath and to Minas Tirith. That has not changed in any way. They're planning to do some 3 and 6 player instances at Osgiliath, and then in the and during an intermediate era update after that, they're planning on creating a PvP area, PvP space for Osgiliath. Those are the main things that I remember from it. Oh yes, they are also doing some sort of... They're moving to new hardware for the servers, is one of the plans that they're going to be doing, relocating all the servers. Currently, they're all in Boston, which they are thinking is an inconvenient location from the point of view of performance and the like. Oh, I need another warrior. Because, well, I don't know the exact reasons in it, but I do notice that there are often cases where someone from the outside has a bottleneck. There's a major bottleneck going through New England or New York or something like this, and it fouls up the servers here. So we're thinking of moving them to a more central location, and at the same time moving the European servers back to Europe, somewhere in Amsterdam, is the impression I'm given at the moment. And they're also going to make it easier to transfer servers when they do this. So it could be that I get the impression that there may be that total number of servers may be dropping when they do this. I'm not completely sure on that one, since they didn't. I guess they're still deciding exactly how they're going to implement, how many servers there are going to be, and the like. First, they have to have the tech to do all this stuff, because all this new hardware they're getting, since they'll be replacing all the hardware to it, and the software to be able to do all those transfers to the new servers. Alright, we still need some more weapons. So we'll see what's in store. Oh yes, and they're not expecting to have... They're not planning on having any level cap raises, so we are going to be at level 100 for a while. So we'll see how that works. And those are the highlights that I remember. I'm sure there's something that I forgot in all that, because there always is something that one forgets. Alright, that's 7 weapons. And can this guy have the last weapon? Alright, yeah, that's the last weapon. So now I still need the Warg bounty. So this is probably going to be finished whenever auto-finished wherever I'm at. So there's no need to push for that one. Let's see. Find the stone. Oh yeah, those are for the stones. That's for the periwinkles, which I still haven't found. And now I've got to get back to the Earthkin village, right? Wherever that may be. Alright, make sure I'm looking. Okay, I am going in the wrong direction. This way. Alright, we'll take care of this warrior along the way. Might as well take care of 1 or 2 extras. Done. Done. Howdy. Alright. Now, probably the biggest group that's going to be disappointed with the news this year is that the instances that are planned are 4, 3, and 6, and there aren't going to be any raids for the Osgiliath section. Now, they haven't announced everything that is planned for Minas Tirith yet. That's still in the early plans of staging. So, while some of the announcements they made pertain to the entirety of 2015, there are a couple of things that are still to be announced later on in the year. So they haven't said yet, I think, whether or not they're going... Actually, I got the impression that there aren't going to be any raids for 2015. I'll have to reread the letter to make sure that that impression was correct. Alright. So let's see. Let's go back this way and see what we have. Alright. Show the collar to someone in the treasure hunters. Oh. Alright.
Welcome here.
You give heart to the Earthkin to return these to us. Thank you, small creature. We are allies. Okay, and...
If you have come to help, you are welcome here.
Greetings, traveler. I must ask your aid, for my tribe cannot help me. I am preparing the Siri Lema for war, but I am not prepared myself. My brother stands across from me, armed with the weapons of Angmar, his mind filled with their lies. I have not been able to speak with him since the rift grew between my people and the Rautalema who serve Angmar. I do not know where my brother's heart truly lies, whether he is torn within, as am I. I cannot lead my people to war while this doubt gnaws within me. Take this message to Oskari. He is somewhere within Rautalema encampment at the place called Farshatlog, well to the east of here. Perhaps he and others may yet be convinced to return to us before the end. Alright, we'll talk to the dwarf in a moment.
Do you come with peaceful words?
Ah, delicious aurochs meat. Such a little creature to bring down such a great creature. I am impressed, yes. You did well, little friend. Alright, let's try I don't know if this is going to be any good considering my current level, but let's see. Nope. Nope. Well, that's... It has much more armor, less might, but a little bit more. Alright, that's a possibility. Oh, well, that one's an obvious one. Alright, that's an obvious upgrade, so we'll take that one. And this guy.
You are welcome here.
Warkhide Helm. Nah. Alright, we'll take that one. What does he want?
We may help the Yorskin.
Now he wants me to kill more wargs. It just killed wargs for you.
Hear me out, traveler!
And he wants me to collect an Auroch skull. Well then, next time we will collect an Auroch skull and see what that's worth. And after that, we will head on to kill some wargs. Actually, we'll probably do that while we're getting the skull. And then we'll bring a message. But that's all in the next episode of Pineleaf